Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for bearing with me, guys. There just hasn't been a whole lot of news or any reports on the scammer Christopher Mitchell. I get a lot of emails and text messages and there's just not a whole lot going on, so I'm pretty much sure he's just laying low. I'm pretty positive he's Ubering through Vegas using that Escalade as a high-end Uber, probably doing airport shuttles and whatnot. But you know, he has his little Facebook page and he doesn't post a whole lot, and I guess the reason being is once you start losing people and you know that your core circle of people that you're trying to lure into believing this idiotic, just the craziness of thinking you're going to make $100,000 a month doing what he does. Think about that. Join his inner circle, pay him $1,000 a month, and you're gonna martingale your way to wealth until you hit that streak of bad luck. So I'm pretty sure Stacy's probably threatened him with leaving, taking the child and leaving, because he's no longer making videos. He's not posting these ridiculous claims. He's trying to probably keep what he might have going on in his Facebook circle if everybody has not left. So I'm pretty much sure she's gave some ultimatums. I'm pretty sure Stacy's dad's probably said, hey, I'm sick of people mentioning me. I'm his brother. I'm sure they all said, hey, you're an idiot. Quit posting these claims. Quit trying to scam people. You know, anybody that's going to sell you their picks when he doesn't even know the first thing about sports betting, it just makes zero sense. And think about it. He's picked up the Zacks of the world, the Wingirders, all these people that have sent him thousands of dollars over the course until what? It doesn't work, and they think maybe double jackpot's right and this is a big scam. Look, if it worked and you could make these claims, I'd be the first one endorsing him. You know, it's just to do. I mean, think about the way he started out. Those 2 sheets of notebook paper selling him no bust strategy, don't split, don't ever split aces, don't do this, don't do that. Everything that makes sense, don't do. You know, saying there's more real estate on the roulette board if you play the first and second or the second and third. Like he has this edge, like he just discovered something that no other gambler who's mathematically, you know, superior than him. Because that's the thing. Card Shark, he did a great job exposing the numbers. I mean, the guy, Card Shark, he knew all that stuff and he made great videos, and I hope he's doing well. But right now, there's really not a whole lot to say. I'm pretty much sure Stacy says, quit doing this crap. Quit making us look like fools. You tried it for 4 years, and not one person has made a video endorsing you or saying anything positive. He's always got these weak gamblers and these people that don't know the first thing about sports, first thing about any kind of odds, knowing what. I mean, you just look at these young guys that gave him money. I can't think of it. Was it Zach Jones? Traveled with them. They dug themselves out of a hole. And that's what you're going to do. When you do the Christopher Mitchell, know that you're going to eventually have to dig yourself out of a hole. And usually you just keep, you know, when you dig yourself in the hole, the best way to stop digging yourself in the hole is quit digging. You know, martingaling, you're going to lose the big bet eventually. And then you're just going to be beaten up and you're going to feel like, God, was I a fool? You know, so for all you people that are asking me, what's Christopher Mitchell up to because you like his comedy, his comedic value is second to none. You got another guy online, a couple of people have posted about fam. He says fam every sentence. And boy, that guy's a loser. I mean, he's a bigger loser than Christopher Mitchell because he's even trashier. You know, and he's come to grips that you can't beat the casino. Guys, if there was some magical way that you could go in there and just print money like Christopher Mitchell claims, I'd be the first one to tell you, hey, guys, this ain't a bad deal. It just doesn't work. The best way, be recreational, do it for fun, do it for entertainment value. Don't quit your job like I preach from day one. And if anything comes up in the Christopher Mitchell world, I'll make a video, but he hasn't posted anything since early April, and it was just basically trying to lure suckers into, believing his sports betting picks. Remember when he came out with the money line parlays, 4 and 5 and 16 parlays, taking the money line, hoping that the big favorite doesn't get beat? I mean, I'm just trying to think of how anybody could go for this kind of crap. But obviously there are a lot of people that have sent him money, met him, doing those private meetups on the boats and the hotels. And Christopher Mitchell, just, I think he's come to grips with, hey, I'm gonna stay an Uber driver, I'm gonna try to keep my marriage together, because I mean, if Stacy had any brains, she'd leave that fool. She would leave him. I can't imagine being married to a gambling compulsive degenerate gambler. I think that's probably the worst thing you can act, because look, to win, it's hard. It's hard. And to believe that you're going to do what he does, and then you're going to follow that system and you're going to lose even more money, don't do it. There's no magic. So leave in the comment section what you guys think. I truly believe he was given ultimatums by his wife and his family, because he's laying low and he's not doing anything. He's not bragging. He's not posting anything. I think he's just got tired of all the people exposing him and saying the truth. And people see these videos, especially new people. I'm sure Zach, if you're out there, you ought to feel like a complete retard. Your wife is right laughing at you. Brandon too. Y'all got played. Y'all ought to expose him. He ain't your friend. He's nobody's friend. The guy is a complete loser. He'll always be a loser. Telling you to quit your job. That's a sign of somebody giving you bad advice. Guys, leave me the comments and tell me what you think. If there's any videos you want me to do, I'm going to do some different types of videos, but invest in yourself. Spend less than you make. Take care of each other. Y'all have a great weekend.